the Mortgage Minute today, being brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. And every day at this time, OBMMI, they provide the most comprehensive, accurate, and timely interactive analysis of pricing ever conducted in the mortgage industry, calculated from actual locked rates with consumers across 35% of all mortgage transactions nationwide. 30-year conforming loans locked Friday. This does not tell us anything about APR, points paid or received, just the locked raw data. 6.398, 30-year conforming loan, up a little bit. Jumbo, 6.561, up a little bit. FHA, I'm sorry, both of those were down a little bit. Red, Ron, means down, sorry. 30-year FHA, 6.374. That was up a little bit. 30-year U.S. green is up. I'm close. I'm my second show this lifetime. 30-year USDA, that's for those of you in the rural areas, generally no down payment, 6.444. That one was up a little bit. And the best loan on the market, pretty flat. When it's up 0.004, I'll call that flat. The 30-year VA loan, 6.058 is where those locked at on Friday. 10-year Treasury down 6 basis points. S&P 500 is down 1.73. The mortgage-backed securities are up 11. Whenever the mortgage-backed securities go up, that means interest rates are down ever so slightly. But let's see, why are these things happening? Well, we've got an oil production cut. OPEC members announced they'll make another production cut, this time by, 1.16 million barrels per day. Appears to be retaliation for the U.S. failing to five up its promises to refill the Strategic Petroleum Reserve once prices went down to $70 a barrel. It's not that difficult, Mr. President. And wait. We've got a transportation secretary. Where's he at? He might be on paternity leave again. I don't know. 1.16 million barrels a day. They could have put that in the reserves, and that would have filled the reserves back up, right? Active listings. Let's talk about real estate. Active listings was just released for March, showing there are only 563 listings in the U.S. active listings. 563,000 for the entire country. They're up 60% from the all-time low in February of 2022 when there was nothing out there. But if you were to compare current levels to pre-pandemic and more normalized levels, about half. So this is me supportive of home prices. Prices will not be dropping dramatically. I don't care what any of these crazy people in the news want to tell you. When there's no inventory, that's called no supply. Prices don't drop when there's no supply. Just throwing that out there. Now, let's see what Black Knight has to say. They've got their price index. Reports that home prices rose 0.2% in February, which is the first monthly gain since home prices reached their peak last June. Once again, we've got, I think I've got some intro music for this one because it very, very...
Such an idiot.
Yes.
Such an idiot.
That would be
idiot.
Diana Olick. Once again. Unbelievable. Did try her best to temper the report, saying, after a sharp decline, home prices rose in February. However, the report shows that home prices are now down 2.6% from their peak. Is that a sharp decline? That's like maybe using a butter knife on a piece of steak instead of a steak knife. It's not a sharp decline, Miss Olick. Maybe you need to learn something. Case-Shiller showing their home values are down 2.6% from the peak as well. Well, now think about this one, because Blake and I are going to talk about this in just a minute. Case-Shiller is showing home price values are down 2.6% from the peak. Case-Shiller tells us about all home prices. But now we're going to go to FHFA, and they tell us about homes with conforming loans. Those are down, or those are up, showing a 0.6%. So there's no cash buyers in there. There's none of the real high-priced properties in there. So those are showing 0.6% from the peak, and Case-Shiller's 2.6 from the peak. Does that mean that it's the high-priced homes that are down a little bit, and the moderately priced, the ones for you and me, they're basically flat because they're only down 0.6% from the peak? Number of homes available for sale fell in February for the fifth straight month, to the lowest level since May of last year, according to Black Knight. New listings, 27% lower than their pre-COVID pandemic levels. Realtor.com, you hit a bottom in inventory towards the beginning of the year, but as you head into the spring months, you see a restocking of inventory on a month-over-month basis. Historical norms are about 17% increase in inventory, but we only saw 12% this year, which means less inventory. Once again, less supply. The most recent existing home sales report showed that the annual pace of sales was 4.6 million. The last time we saw that level of sales was back in September, when inventory levels were 23% higher than they are today. There's another reason to believe that home prices will be well supported going forward, especially if we see rates come down, as they will. I've told you I forecast that, and I'm right. That's the Mortgage Minute today, being brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990.